Hi there, welcome to Tired Technician. Today we're going to be looking at this, the HiFive Unmatched RISC-V Development Platform. So, we'll start off with a quick unboxing of the board and see what else has come with it. It's a fairly well presented box. Most development boards I've had before just come in a standard brown cardboard box with just printing on the top. There's not a lot on the other sides. There's a couple of seals here that I've already cut, and it's just plain grey on the other side. There's a little bit of shipping damage here and there, unfortunately, including this corner. So, it's time to have a look inside. The top of the box lifts up quite easily. It's fairly well presented on the inside. Everything seems to have its own little place. Let's have a look at this little card a minute. Come on, focus! Before using this product, please read important safety information and use instructions at this link. Yeah, I'll pass on that, I think. We'll leave the main board for the end, because that's the main thing of it, and we'll have a look at the side sections. We've got a bag of screws and some standoffs. We've also got some M2 mounting hardware. Screws, nylon washers, those will be for an NVMe drive and a Wi-Fi adapter. This bag's got the microSD card and an adapter. This comes pre-installed with the Freedom USDK demo, a sort of basic Linux distro for the Unmatched. And we've got a backplate. That's quite nice actually. It's got the SiFive logo and HiFive Unmatched etched onto it. And finally, we're getting to the main board. Oh, we'll have a look at these cables first. We've got a standard Cat5e cable. Seems to be quite decent quality actually. And a USB cable. This is probably used for serial access, as there isn't a graphics chip on the board. Finally, back to the main board. We'll get this box out of the way a minute. So, here it is. It's got 16GB of onboard RAM, no RAM slots you might notice. It's got a tiny CPU fan, and here's a heatsink for the chipset. It's got a standard 24-pin ATX power header. It's got an 8x PCI Express slot in a 16x form factor, NVMe slots, M key for an SSD, and an E key for Wi-Fi. Let's have a quick look at this. It's got a small RTC battery holder. Looks like a CR1220 rather than the standard CR2032. Standard chassis fan connector. Let's spin it around and have a look at the rear ports a minute. We've got 4 USB 3 ports, a gigabit Ethernet port, a spring-loaded microSD card slot, and this must be the USB serial interface. Near the ATX connector, we've got a power on button and a reset button for obviously using it on the desk. Standard front headers on the other side of the ATX for if you're going to put it in a case. Over here are the boot select headers. This selects what you're booting from, either SD card or NVMe really. There's not a lot on the back here. There is an area to solder a chip link connector. I think this is for connecting to an FPGA or doing advanced debugging. That's a basic overview of what's in the box. I'll go away a minute and get this set up so we can have a quick look at it booting from the default SD card. I've set the board up with a Radeon HD 6950 in the PCI Express slot. In the bottom right of the picture, I've got the serial output open because I've connected the graphics card up via HDMI so I can capture its output. And it doesn't seem to output anything until everything is fully booted. I think this is down to my card more than anything else. I'll fade the serial output out once we're at the desktop. There we are, desktop's fully loaded now. The Notes program seems to load at boot up. Yeah, let's close this and have a quick look at everything. Ooh, I just realised I missed the word is. Never mind. We'll start with the web browser. Seems a sensible place to start. Looks like Epiphany is the only installed browser, so let's give that a go. Let's check out YouTube. That seems like a good place to start. Doesn't seem like it's running that quickly. It might be because this is the version that came on the SD card. There have been a few updates since then, but we'll persevere for a minute and see if it gets any faster. No, it looks like it's still quite slow. I'll give up on that for now, and we'll have a quick scroll through the applications menu. Looks fairly sparse, but as I said before, this is only the included sample distro. We'll have a quick look at the About window. Yeah, just standard bits in there. I'll go away and update the image on the SD card to the latest version, and then we'll see if that's any faster. There we go, update completed. I think we'll skip straight to testing the browser. So, back to YouTube we go. No, this still seems fairly slow to load. It's gotten further than the last one. Seems like it speeds up after a while, so let's try the first video. Ah, of course, YouTube limits the browser you can watch videos on, so that's not very useful. Yeah, I think I'll stop for now. I'll be making a video soon about getting Ubuntu installed on this board, then we can really try it out properly. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, give us a like, comment, and maybe even subscribe. We'll catch you again.